All right, question for the fellas, and be honest. Would you marry a woman who is a perfect 10 to you, who is like amazing, like magical? She's not like anyone you've ever met before. She's literally, if you could build a woman to be with, this is her. Would you marry her if you met her and she told you up front that from her previous life she had a really high body count, but she's completely clean? She has never met anybody that you know. She never did anything that's online, and none of your friends or family would ever find out. Would you date her and marry her despite having a really high body count?
It is crazy.
If she's honest about it and no one else would ever know. We say body count is a thing, right? So is it enough of a deal breaker that you would not stay with your dream woman
Dream?
because of it?
Dream? Like, which man says my dream woman is a woman who has been with 100 men? Dream? I like the way they pick and choose certain words. Like, dream? Oh my
You
God.
tell me.
Let's get into it. Let's see what the ladies have to say.
So, am I supposed to answer the question she posed or the question that she was really asking?
You could say whatever you want to say.
Because
I'm
she
not
said
feeling-
if she told you up front, would you stay with her if she was perfect? If she told me that up front, I wouldn't stick around to find out that she was perfect.
So basically, if you knew, but she was perfect.
That's why.
But how is she perfect? How does having had 100 women in 100 having slept with 100 men in the past make her perfect? That's the thing. That's the Disney fantasy BS they sold us. Like in our feelings, just be in your feelings, and she's a perfect woman. By that alone, it means she's not perfect.
No, fuck that shit.
Man, what? We just heard somebody say somebody married a doll. I saw a man marry a car. Y'all is taking that lady with that 100+ bodies. Come on now. Come on. Okay, I forgot. We're fronting for the internet. Sorry.
Well, I mean, if you're with a 55-year-old, she probably does have 100 bodies. That you add that up from like 2018 to like 55.
A lot.
That's a lot.
Even at 55, that's kind of ridiculous. I think most men would say no, they would not stay with her. No, they wouldn't marry her. But I mean, you have people like Kareem Stephens, whatever, superhead. He's married. The porn stars get married all the time. Like, people do it.
With me,
Yeah, they get married, but to what type of men? They get married to men who didn't want them. They wanted the celebrities, but they didn't get married to the celebrities. Now, and also in those cases, those guys don't even really know how many bodies that woman had. Like, no woman ever told a man, I've been with 100 men, and the man is like, yeah, you're the perfect woman. Like, that's crazy. The men who do that, for example, if you guys know Adam 22, him and the wife are porn stars. They make money together. So that situation is crazy, but you can see they do that for money. But a normal guy out here in the streets, a normal person out here in the world with a woman, and first of all, women are never going to really ever tell you how many men they've been with. To be like, I've had 100 men, now marry me. Like, very few guys, maybe 1 out of 1,000 is going to do that.
It still stands, and I don't know if Slimmy answered it or not.
He didn't.
Slimmy, perfect woman, or Quentin. I don't know if either one of y'all really answered it.
I said
She's
no. I'm
perfect.
not. No, I can't.
She's perfect. Perfect.
No.
I mean,
She's not
basically a
perfect if
woman
she has
of
been
your
with
dreams.
100 men. That's our point.
I would keep going back to how many freaking schlongs have been inside of her. Like, I don't think I would be able to get that out of my mind.
She's
Most
not
guys
perfect
wouldn't.
because she got a lot of bodies. So
Perfect from a looks perspective, based off we going based off of what she said in the video, y'all.
But
If
in
y'all had y'all
not perfect.
passport, would y'all
She's
go
not
do it?
perfect if she had a
What
lot of
about y'all
bodies.
passport?
Don't change that
I have
answer.
my passport and I haven't gone to do it.
Don't
So
change.
next question.
I'm just saying.
Soon as
Passport
you say,
bros going
soon as you say I
to
got a high
move
body
and
count,
marry a perfect 10 with 100+ bodies.
As soon as you say I got a high body count, then you looked at you gonna be seen differently. That's just
But how would you know she has a what if she's just saying it to
he
get a
just
reaction?
said
She
she
just the hypothetical she told
said
you
it.
up
She
front.
said it. She gonna tell you. She's gonna tell you, but she doesn't. But you can't. You're not allowed to tell any of the rest of your family. I heard the video.
But I thought y'all don't listen to women, so why would you
Come
believe her?
She
on,
didn't
why
say
are you?
that.
Oh my God, Molly. Sometimes Molly. I mean, she looks good. She's a cutie pie, but sometimes she's very annoying. The woman in the video clearly said, if the woman told you, disclosed to you that she has been with 100 men. Now, for me, will some guys take it if the woman is really beautiful? Yes, but I believe majority will have an issue with it. If she's a drop dead gorgeous, some guys will bite the bullet, but that's because they have never been with drop dead gorgeous women. But men who have been with drop dead gorgeous women will believe I'll find another one. I'm not taking one who has been run through. It is what it is.
Trying to
Molly
change.
tell or
Don't
Mika
change the
tell us not to
narrative.
listen
Don't
to
change the narrative because you want to blow down, Molly. No,
that.
stop. That was what was stated in that
Like
video.
the video was stated and Anton asked a
You
question.
trying to throw some shade.
No,
Just
I'm not. No.
yes, you are.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you adding other shit that they
I
don't even
think that was a silly question for her to ask because she knows the answer is yes. But I guess, to cause some
Are
conversation.
not liberal. Let's talk about it. In one of my last
Sorry, I was setting up for the next video, but go ahead.
I don't I think there's some men that go, but I think most probably wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Nah, once dudes hear like a ridiculous amount, they gonna be like, nah. Not on no marriage. They'll probably tap.
Yeah, they'd add to the body count,
Yeah,
but I
they're
don't
gonna
think
add to the body count. They're not gonna marry.
they wouldn't marry. I don't think that.
So y'all don't think that men marry hoes?
I
They
think they
do.
do. I think
They
by not
do.
generally they don't.
I think that generally they do.
They
Okay,
do.
then the manosphere is a fucking lie because there's a whole bunch of men talking about fuck this shit. They're all
Which is why I
liars.
say in
I
front of
don't think that
They
I don't
be
think that the
married though,
manosphere is a
Quentin. The main
lie.
one saying F that is the main ones married.
I
Y'all
don't
is
Being
think
not
that
married,
the
married. You
being
just be
manosphere.
married is not
listening.
what we're talking about. Marrying hoes is what we're talking about.
I don't think that they're lying. I think that the manosphere in itself is trying to awake men to the realities of what they're dealing with women. I don't think that has anything to do with the choices of the men that then listen to their advice. I think that guys, for example, get into relationships voluntarily with women that have children, multiple different baby daddies by a lot of different men. So if you're telling me that the same guys who we have to beg and plead and that fight me on a regular basis and say, no, Anton, it's okay to talk with a chick that got 5 different baby daddies. If you're telling me that those guys are willing to fight me about it, that they wouldn't take a chick that's perfect as far as looks perspective, but got 100 bodies, and they wouldn't go down that path, but they would go down that other path, I would tell you that that's not true because their decision making is saying otherwise.
That's true. So I mean, I think he was using that example to illustrate the fact that even a woman who has been with 100 men, it's about her choices because she made those choices to be with those 100 men. So in fact, it's going to affect the way she makes choices in the future. I mean, if she didn't have discernment with 100 men, chances are she doesn't have that much discernment and in whatever else she does. But what do you guys think about that?